Welcome to Laugh Tracks. I'm James.
And I'm Brian. If this is your first time with us and you don't know how Laugh Tracks works, it's pretty simple.
Just find a laugh track that you want to listen to, sync it up alongside the movie or the TV episode that it goes with,
and then enjoy the classic experience of two dicks talking in the theater from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, on that note, laugh tracks are for mature audiences. You've been warned, this is definitely not family entertainment.
Honestly, it's barely entertainment.
That's true.
All of our past laugh tracks are available on our YouTube channel. They're free now. They always will be free.
But if you're having a good time with us, tell your friends and consider supporting our Patreon at laugh-tracks.com.
And hey, if you're not having a good time with us, then just do us a favor and shut your mouth. Just shut your stupid mouth. But seriously, please consider supporting us, because the more support we have, the more tracks we can make, and the more you can enjoy. Everybody wins!
Thank you to all of our past, present, and future backers, and to you for checking out Laugh Tracks.
And please enjoy the show.
All right, we are watching another episode of The Walking Dead. This is The Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 4, Vatos. Our sync point for this episode, we're going to come in right after, if you've got a version that has the AMC Original Series logo, we're going to come in right after that with the first shot of the water, where it pans up to the boat. So go ahead and take a second, get yourself to that point, and we'll do our countdown and get started. All right, should be all set, and let's get going. So, 3, 2, 1, play.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Brian.
How do you think the success of the show Walking Dead has impacted the camp equipment industry?
That's a good question.
I just feel like not only do people sometimes get it in their heads like, oh, this could, well, maybe not this, but something like this could happen. And, like, look at all these people, and their campers and their RVs and their tents,
Right.
Also, I know these people are in fear for their lives, but, gosh, they sure look they're having a fun time going camping.
Right, yeah.
Look at how beautiful this quarry is. And
right, well, and of course, like you were saying, you got all those people who are like, I got to be ready for when this happens. Yeah. How much do you think this series has increased the sales of crossbows, is my question.
And guns in general, yeah.
Well, and, like, revolvers, yeah.
Which arguably are, just other survival tools when you're outside roughing it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It turns out they're talking about two completely separate people.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even talking about the same dad. Wait a minute. Are we even sisters? It's a totally misdirected reveal.
It was that goddamn milkman's fault.
But it's kind of his fault that you guys were born 12 years apart.
It's not Mom's like your fault for missing that stupid pill. Oh my God, can you imagine if Andrea said that to her?
And then Amy's like, oh, fuck you.
Just like gave her this dead serious look.
Just completely straight-faced. Yeah. Oh, God. Or do you think he did it because he had Alzheimer's and he couldn't remember what type of lure he wanted?
Or did he think he did it because he loved you less than me?
Do you think he ever mistook us for each other? Just like it did all sorts of stuff.
Like that guy in high school?
Oh.
No, you know what the really fucked up implication is?
What?
If Andrea's talking about the guy who was in her high school, which means the 12 years
right. Yeah, exactly.
This episode started dark.
Right.
It's just going to get
God,
darker.
What's that, like 17 and 29? Oh, man. Age gaps are weird, though, like that. You know what I mean? Like,
actually, I wasn't talking about 17 and 29. I was talking about, like, 17 and 5.
Oh, God damn it.
I thought we were on the same page there.
No, good. Okay, never mind.
Andrea's high school.
Right. Well, then, because Amy's younger, so...
Yeah. So, like,
when
the guy
Amy
who was in Andrea's high school.
Right, no, like, you're saying, like, the guy who was at her high school...
Other.
Right. When he was in high school. I thought you were talking about, like, 12 years later he mistook... All right.
Hooray. And then there's a sniper parked up in the trees and just picks them off. Or then it turns out Dale's just like watching them in the boat and
Dale's just beating off there.
rubbing one out.
Hey,
Alan,
hey, buddy.
Alan, why are you digging a bunch of holes, buddy? Oh, it's because I'm going to murder you guys later.
Right. They're like, okay. Have fun,
I
man.
don't want to just leave you laying around.
Exactly. We've seen what happens when that happens.
Can we spoil this, by the way? Since we're, obviously doing the commentary and we kind of know what's the big reveal at the end of season 2.
For sure. Yeah.
It's fucked up that, like...
Yeah, no, I think we... Because people are hopefully rewatching this with us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, like, okay, the problem with this is I'm going to reveal something that happens at the end of season 1, but you don't find out what that is until the end of season 2, which is kind of fucked up, which is what the dude at the CDC whispers to Rick.
Right, yeah.
Which is that...
Yeah, everybody's infected.
Everyone is infected, and it doesn't matter how you die.
Oh, checkmate.
I'll get back to that later.
Yeah.
And then T-Dog pulls a gun on Rick.
They just got like a triangle. Yeah. T-Dog pulls a gun on himself.
No. Glenn pulls a gun on himself.
Right,
like, I'll do it, you guys. And then you'll be without your friendly Asian guy.
Right. Everyone's like, oh, man.
We can't lose Glenn.
Yeah.
He's like the only person that we all like.
He's the only one who hasn't freaked out about something yet.
Okay, now's a quiet moment.
He goes over, he's like, got a rag or something? He takes it, he wraps it up, he's like, have this for dinner later. Can't let good meat go to waste.
Merle wouldn't want me to waste it.
Right.
Damn.
He said specifically, if I ever lose my hand.
You eat that shit, boy.
Right. How's that you were saying?
So everybody's infected, and it doesn't matter how you die, you're going to come back as a zombie. If you get bit by a zombie, you're going to come back, a little bit faster. Like, getting bit by a zombie will kill you.
Right.
But it's
not the bite that turns you.
It's not the bite that turns you. It's the death that turns you.
Right.
Yeah. One could actually argue, and I think they might say this in the comics, like, it's the fucking nastiness of, the infection of the zombie.
Right.
Their nasty, infectious, gross mouths are like bacteria and shit. Because
they've done the Romero thing where if you chop off the limb fast enough, you can survive it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, bearing that in mind, like, when this got worldwide, because it must have gotten worldwide without anybody, like, actually knowing about it, like, how many dead people got up at once, do you think?
Oh, right. Well, there's the other question, too, of, if what brings you back is an infection, right? Infections have a certain vector, and the vector, there's a certain vector time, right? So if you started the infection, I don't know, if it started in China or something and had to spread to the rest of the world.
Speaking of China, that's where Alan's digging to right now.
Yeah, apparently.
But he keeps doing new holes because I don't like that one.
Right.
I keep hitting bedrock.
He's like, damn it, it's the wrong trajectory.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, so there has to be a certain amount of time for it to actually be able to get worldwide, and I mean that can be weeks or whatever. So, kiss me.
Thank you, because seriously, that was.
She was just chewing on a piece of meat.
Well, no, was she, or was her
no,
lower jaw?
Her lower jaw was gone. Yeah,
I was about to say, I can't even eat people.
No. Well, I guess it'd be more like. Right. That was just someone who was fucked up. That wasn't even a zombie.
Yeah,
just couldn't talk. Yeah, so it means that in during that vector time, anyone who died who was infected would have come back, but people who died elsewhere wouldn't have. You know what I mean? If it started in China and someone died in China, but it hadn't spread to America, and someone died in America, the American person would just be dead.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is, like, does it bring you back? Can it bring you back after the fact, or do you have to be infected beforehand?
You know what? I think it seems to have happened kind of globally synchronously.
Yeah, like simultaneously. But like, how do you do that? You know?
I don't know, but my evidence to support that is that Rick was only in that coma for a couple weeks, so this shit went down fast.
Yeah, even in the comics, he was only in the coma for like a month.
Yeah,
yeah.
Which is still just like a handful of weeks, really.
Yeah. And I suppose it also gets into, like, they haven't addressed anywhere in this series or in the comics if it's actually jumped beyond the continental U.S.
Yeah, they
haven't
really
actually,
can't.
Because they haven't done
yes, they do. In the CDC episode, the guy says, like...
Oh, that's right, yeah, that they were in contact with other...
The France said they were close to a cure. Whether or not France was telling the truth...
Right.
Or thought they were telling the truth, thought they knew, but didn't.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at least in the comics, like, they never did, like, a why the last man confirmation like it's everywhere,
Yeah. Oh, Merle. Man, I was going to cook lunch here. I was going to cook up your hand.
Now I'm going to go make a hand sandwich. Oh. And also anyone else who could kill Merle.
It's just a kitchen. It's not...
Right.
Death Trap's a little...
Well, no.
strong.
From where he's from.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just... They look out the window and look down, and it's just Merle splattered all over the ground. I gotta get out of here! He just jumps out. Yeah, that I've been worried about.
Yeah, what are you, defending them now, Rick?
Right. Hey, didn't you went through like a day's drive?
Yeah, seriously.
Find your family. You got to ride a horse.
Yeah, you got to see your guys again.
Yeah.
Yo.
It cuts over. They both look at T-Dog. T-Dog's like, oh, what? I wasn't listening.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I thought y'all was going to make out, man.
Right, yeah.
Do you know what? This is so easily, like, Alan just said, like, you know what? I just thought starting a garden would be a good idea.
Jim.
Oh, why is it?
You're thinking of Alan from the comics. Yeah, Alan was with them at this point.
Was Alan the father of the two twin boys?
Yeah, Alan had the wife who got bit, and then he lost the will to live.
Yeah. Didn't Alan have...
Oh, dude, they just made the China joke. Nice.
Did Alan have a beard like that, though? Like Jim has?
Alan had a beard like how Dale's got right now, but like dark.
So the kind of beard
that's like a scraggly, like he had like a beard.
Oh, well.
Like a lumberjack.
So,
yeah.
James Weimer, beard expert.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Panelist.
Panelist.
At BeardCon 2015.
BeardCon, yes. Oh, man.
Guest speaker.
Right. Featured guest.
Guest speaker.
Right.
BeardCon 2015.
Yeah, if you come to my booth, I'll be in the main exhibition hall. Come to my booth between the hours of 12 and 3. I'll sign your beard for $10.
He'll have samples of PBR for anybody with a beard and a flannel shirt.
But everyone shares because it's expensive. Yeah, pretty much, Jim. King Boss. Yeah.
My name is King Boss.
My name is Captain King Boss.
I come from a long line of bosses, all of whom were king before me.
My first name's Prince.
King
so
Prince
it's Captain
Boss.
King Prince Bob. Boss, yeah. I will say I do love this guy's performance as Jim.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Whew, thank God I had a big family.
Yeah.
Provided
anybody else want to make a family with me?
Very large buffer.
Right. And then there's a pause where he thinks to himself and he looks at it, he's like, hey, we're all kind of like a family, aren't we?
What if Jim's whole thing was like, I'm just making a minefield? Jim, what? Because fuck you, that's why.
Right. All right, here's my plan. Daryl, you're going to run down the middle of the street with all the zombies. You're going to tag as many as you can and get them to follow you. What do you mean, kill them? No, just touch them. Just touch them in the face
just
and run
get
away.
their attention, they're like, hey, fuck you, you undead fuck.
We've found their weakness. You need to hug them. That's how you defeat the
kill them,
zombies.
man.
Right, yeah.
That's how you kill all of them. You get them in a big group hug.
Big old hug. They can't stand it.
Okay, but one thing, Glenn. I think the yellow crumpled piece of paper should be you, and the eraser should be the bag of guns. Right. Wait, why am I the yellow piece? Oh, Rick, you asshole.
Rick's like, okay, but first, I'm always the car. You can be the shoe, and Daryl can be the dog. But no, I'm
Tito
always
can be the
car.
thimble.
Right.
That'd be hilarious if,
it's like, why would I be the... oh, God damn it! You know what? Fuck. You guys do it.
Do you know what's interesting to me is, no, I guess it makes sense. I'm like, why the fuck are they taking cover? The zombies aren't armed.
Oh, yeah. Visibility, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like... But the zombies seem to go more off smell anyway.
I don't know. It's kind of a little bit of both, I thought.
Zombies in cars always freak me out. Like the fact that, and also the zombie in the tank in the first episode freaked me out
because
they're just sitting there. Yeah,
it's
because every other zombie you've ever seen is always walking around and stuff. They don't ever take a break,
Oh yeah. So it means that zombie never got up.
Yeah, it's a sign of zombie depression. That was some hardcore OCD right there.
Right. He's like, all the items are here.
Oh, Dr. Jones won't be happy if I forget his hat.
God damn, we had to go short round with it.
We did.
I know, we did. I was just pinning it on you. Oh, with the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daryl fucked up.
Daryl is a dead man.
Well, considering later on, shot him in the ass.
Shot him right in the ass. Achievement unlocked.
Right. Because, later on...
Cut into the camera.
Yeah. Cut!
You took the only person we all like!
That's an awfully specific threat.
It's
we want a sweet hat.
It's like, I'm going to kill you. We want to help.
Yeah.
We'll kill all of you.
Yeah.
Not
4 for the price of 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. You done being crazy, bud?
Jim, I'm going to drown you in this bucket now. You're going to drown while tied to a tree. Right. How do you like them apples, Jim?
Jim's like, I don't like those apples very much.
Too bad, Jim.
Too bad, Jim. Here it comes.
Get ready for some apple pie.
Bitch. Like that. Like, yeah. It's not like he's not even like, hey, my head's really hot. Can you pour water on me? It's like, hey, you want some water? It's like, yeah, he pours it on his head. Fuck you, Jim.
Or no, he does that thing. He ties Jim up in such a way where he forces his hand into the bucket and makes it also so the bucket can't tip over no matter what Jim does. Yeah. So Jim pisses himself in his sleep.
Constantly.
Whose idea was it to, like, put the kids right in front of the crazy guy?
Turns like, because we're all going to fucking die. I told you that.
Dale, you're going to laugh, okay? That's why I'm not telling anybody. Jim, I'm not going to laugh at you. It's like, I wanted to start an organic garden. It made me feel really, I struggled with depression before the world went to hell, and gardening really made me happy. And now that I watched my family be eaten alive, I thought maybe if I just fell back on an old habit,
I'd grew some tomatoes.
Yeah, I figured some Roma tomatoes would drive those blues right away.
Just perk me right up. Shane just pours another cup of water on his head.
It's like, all right,
I'm clearly overheating.
All right, I'm gonna refill the bucket now.
Yeah.
Jim, you're going to the bucket, buddy.
Time for more bucket time, bud. You just hurl him into like the lake.
Everybody's like, Shane, what the hell? No, just let this happen. Trust me.
Hey.
Guys, can I get a pillow?
You gotta untie me.
This is really uncomfortable.
I've been sitting here for 11 hours. Or I will kill him. And then she pours water on his head. It becomes like a tradition.
It's just like everybody walks by Jim, pours water.
It's like rubbing a bald head for good luck.
No, it's like fucking Chinese water torture.
Oh, God.
It's like, ah!
Don't speak French. I can't speak French.
What kind of pussy puts a pot leaf on his neck?
What is your dog's name? Muffy? Like a real man? Han gets up and crawls away.
Yeah. That becomes Daryl's thing. Like, he just leaves the hand.
He just uses the hand for various things.
Like, so when they wake up, it's like the Godfather. They wake up and the hand's there. Like, ah!
But it like
Daryl, you fucker.
But after like 2 months, it's no longer frightening. So it's just like, oh, you got me again with the hand, Daryl.
Yeah. And then sometimes like Daryl will have the hand like poking out of his jeans.
right, yeah, like pointing it out of his fly. Right, yeah.
It's like, Daryl, that is even grosser than I originally thought it was. What is wrong with you? Hey, man, you gotta laugh.
Oh, you know a lot.
So many things.
I'm playing with my brother's hand after the zombie apocalypse. No, I'm fine. We're all fine here.
So many things are wrong with me, y'all. So many things. I do wonder how...
I always want to see someone coming up to the scene and they're like, hey, is this a trap?
I would like to see, if they end up doing a spin-off series, I would like to see it take place in more of an urban environment.
Oh, yeah, they are. What is it, Fear the Walking Dead or something? They've actually said there's going to be, like, almost no woods. It's going to be all...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. It's like all... It's like all of season 2 is out on Herschel's farm, and, you know, from bits and pieces that I've seen, like, everybody's, like, walking around the road and shit.
Which makes sense, you know.
Yeah, but it does. But.
Hey, you got to excuse Ass Arrow over here.
That's what we started calling him, man.
Started calling him that, yeah. Yep, that's a good review. That's what happened, and that's what I'd like.
Fascinate me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Spock.
Spock.
But I'm not here for your fascination,
El
essay.
Spock.
El Spocko.
Oh, God. This is turning into, like, Dale Gribble. I was hoping to have a calm discussion.
Well, if you don't want to talk to me, maybe you'll talk to my friend here. Hey, we're willing to trade the guns for some propane and propane accessories.
No, you're supposed to take the word of someone wearing a police uniform that the bag that says police on it belongs to me.
Hey, you could have taken that police uniform off a dead guy.
Yeah, and you could have taken your fucking clothes off a dead guy.
Why would it? Wait, so you think I'm not a gangbanger? I just took my clothes off of a gangbanger to portray one? Man, that is racist and also very convoluted.
What do you think I am, some kind of actor?
Yeah. Next, I guess you're just going to tell us that one of our guys, like, found a dead Asian guy and cut off his skin and dressed up like your friend there.
Everybody dances.
Oh my God, it turns into like a scene from West Side Story.
Oh, yeah, right. They're just...
These guys are so dead by now, by the way.
Oh, God, yeah.
Probably of starvation more than anything.
Well, unless you build walls and weapons out of it.
Yeah, I mean, technically, Daryl, we could make,
Right.
Well, then again, it's pretty malleable. But then again, I guess if we had enough gold, we could smother the zombies in gold.
Just enough gold. Just an ocean of gold.
Just an ocean of molten gold, and they fill the streets with it, and then, once it cools again, the zombies are stuck in gold. That's actually a brilliant plan.
And they're like statues.
That's actually a brilliant plan. I don't know why.
That would work.
Why didn't they do that in 28 days later, 28 weeks later? Why didn't they do that in World War Z? Why didn't they do that?
I know it's such a realistic, feasible plan.
Molten gold, pour it into the streets, enough of it so that it reaches the 6-foot mark, and then once it cools down, the zombies are stuck, immobilized.
Exactly, yeah.
It's such an efficient plan.
Okay, so when the zombie apocalypse happens, Brian, that's our plan A.
That's our plan A. That's our plan A.
Our plan B is food and survival and shit, but whatever. Plan A is going to work.
Yeah, but Jay, where are we going to find food and shelter? Okay,
I know.
But yeah, those places, they're like fucking unicorns. Food and shelter. However,
unicorns.
Buy gold and jewelry stores, one on every corner.
It's true. If we hit enough pawn shops, I bet we can do this.
Yeah, you could absolutely do it.
God damn it.
There's enough gold in the store to flood the streets.
Right. There's enough gold in this one store. Right. It's all spatially compressed. I love how eloquent this guy is being.
That probably should have tipped Rick off, like...
Right.
Wait a minute.
This is a very difficult situation that we find ourselves in here today. Instead of just like, hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know? Willfully deaf.
I picked my dogs up from Satan at a yard sale.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You ever been to Satan's yard? It is very well maintained.
Yeah, oh my God.
He's got like flamingos.
And it's in multiple layers?
Yeah. The grass is so healthy.
So healthy.
Which you think in a climate like
each
hell.
concentric ring as you get closer to the house has different properties?
Man, it was featured in Better Home and Gardens like every month.
Better Home and Gardens. I poop my pants. I poop right on my pants. You're embarrassing me, gosh. He make the food.
I'm here to arrest you.
I'm here to kill your grandson. But like leans down really close when he says it.
Oh, God damn it.
And like all the accents drop off. And they're just like, well, gosh, guys, I can't believe we had to fight them.
We scavenged for all these bandanas and white beaters. And
they pull off their skin. It's just a whole bunch of...
we put all these gang tattoos all over us for nothing.
They're the rub-on tattoos.
Thanks, Abuela.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, because if everybody's infected, and if you die, you turn into a zombie. Like, this is the hotbed of where all these people are going to die and come back.
Oh yeah. Those guys are double dead.
Double dead.
They're so dead by now.
Double dog dead.
Although elderly zombies, probably not a lot to worry about.
I don't know.
It's that zombie kick that just... You'll feel like you're 20 again.
Well, you know, you get your fiber after you eat someone. So.
Glenn's like reading Green Eggs and Ham to people.
Right. Community theater. To be fair, I still buy that those dogs came from Satan's yard sale.
Yeah, seriously, they are annoying as shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no shit, you're glad it didn't go down that way.
I knew you were too eloquent to be a gangbanger.
Right. Hey, man, that's profiling.
So you're insulted because I said you couldn't possibly be a gangbanger.
Right. Me? I'm fucking Superman. Pulls his shirt open. For sure, there's the S. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're a custodian. Wait, are you like fucking Hispanic Will Hunting?
Wait a minute.
Where like you're just incredibly cultured and eloquent and shit, but you're mad at the system, so you decide to be a custodian to rebel.
Right. Yeah. He's like, wait a minute, you're a custodian? Are you Christopher Walken?
Oh no, it's like, hey man, you're a custodian? Dude, we need someone to clean up our campsite.
Yeah, our camp is so dirty.
It's fucking cluttered as shit, man.
Somebody dug holes everywhere.
Oh my God. So we're bringing you back, right. And you don't have a choice.
Well, I mean, there's also zombies, and that's what's different, but, you know. I really would like to see that guy come back, though.
Oh, yeah. He's awesome.
Yeah.
We wait.
He's like, we are the watchers on the walls. We are the sword that guards the realms of men. Or the shield, yeah. We're the sword in the darkness. Pulls his shotgun back. Ah, psych.
Bang.
Yeah. What do you think I'm going to give you? What's wrong with you? Here are all the guns that don't work. You can have these. They're clubs.
And I wasn't going to do this, but your story touched my heart, so... This is the last box of our cherry Pop-Tarts.
Takes his hat off, puts it on the other guy. He's like, now you're like my son. And just walks away. Takes Glenn's hat and puts it on the other guy.
I can't take these cherry Pop-Tarts. Like, take them before I change my mind, God damn it.
The guy's like, you're a good man. You're a good man, Rick. Where the fuck's the can opener?
Hey, Andrew, what you doing? Oh, just making brownies.
Making a casserole. What the fuck do you think I'm doing in here? Oh, yeah. This is a piece of shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pulls out an old brownie tin because everybody has those when you get old, apparently. Still crazy. Still pretty crazy.
Hey, Jim, I forgot to bring water to pour on your head, man, so I'm just going to pee on you.
Yeah, we're all just going to start spitting on your head. It's all right.
God, this is going to be... It's like, I think he's going to do a great Frank Castle, but it's so hard to picture him as Frank Castle coming out of this role.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. Now you. I want to piss on your head right now.
I never actually caught how creepy that was before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, never caught that. Oh, dude, why would you lay on your bruised side?
For real.
Ugh.
God, did they jog all the way back?
They just ran all the way from the city.
Jesus.
Yeah. They're like, first one back gets to pour water on Jim's head. All just took off running. Yeah.
Wait, they don't know about Jim's nuttiness, though.
Yeah, but it's funnier if they do.
Oh, fine. God, that looks good.
Doesn't it? Dale's like all smiling, but he's like, I don't know what the fuck you people are telling you
that all of you have noticed me winding my watch.
Right. Well, Dale, you do it naked on top of the RV. So it's kind of less about the watch. And,
Hey, Jim, do you remember Terry? No. Who was like, well, Jim, Terry was with the group at first, and then Terry interrupted you while you were winding the watch, and you shot him in the face, Dale.
And then the next scene is Dale tied to a tree with everyone pouring water on his head. Like, yeah, well, Dale went crazy.
Nah, you're fucking weird, Dale.
Yeah, right. I need to go get my throat ripped out real quick.
I have to pee, but if you want, I can do it right here.
She just like climbs up on the rocks over the fire.
Why do the zombies always attack at night?
Well, they don't always. I mean,
yeah, but like this is like such a stereotypical thing. It's like, of course, the horde attacks at night. Like, why didn't they attack at lunch? You know?
Well, I mean, you could argue that like when it's nighttime, like campfires show up more, and
right. But they did the thing to that's Amy gone.
Yeah. Like Ed gets bit in the neck, and it's like, quick, amputate his head. We'll save him. All right, about face. Now to turn and run away from the camp.
Well, looks like camp's just done for.
Looks like we're moving in with the Vatos. Oh no!
I was about to say, like, I distinctly remember, like, thinking to myself when they were tying up Jim's, like, who the hell is that guy?
Right.
Yeah. And now he's dead. It doesn't matter.
And I remember because like we all read the comics well before the series ever came out.
Yeah.
I remember watching this scene and being like, oh, like this is the thing where Jim gets bit, right?
Yeah.
I remember watching him specifically as much as possible to see like if you can tell where it is that he gets bit or where after the point is he gets bit. And I remember there being like there is a point that you can see the wound before he like hides it later.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was a nice touch.
You kind of, like, when you get used to the newer episodes, like, you kind of forget how many people their group originally had.
Oh, yeah. Well, and how there's only, like, a couple people from the original group still around.
Yeah. I mean, I'm only in season 2 myself. I'm almost done with season 2.
Nice.
Well, for, like, a long time, I just wouldn't watch this show, because, like, I read so many of the comics, and it just seemed like, oh my god, this person died. Oh my god, this person died.
See, and it turns out here at the end that all of these were just like hungry people that just showed up at camp and they've just been murdering them all. Like there were a couple zombies in there, but there was like another group that was like, we'll save you, and they just all got shot and killed.
You saying there were some Quislings in this group?
Yeah, oh yeah. Nice, good reference.
Thank you. Anybody who gets the Quislings reference, leave a comment on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, please like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, you get 10 points.
10 points.
Points not redeemable for anything.
Right. Kill me.
Well, do what you're doing. Just stand over and cry over me. That's really helping.
Yeah, if you could like put pressure on the wound, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just spitballing here. I remember too in the comics that specific shot right there, where it had like the visuals on the word bubbles for Amy were really good. Where it was like a full size word bubble. But then, like, in really small letters, it was just like, and then she was just gone.
Yeah.
I remember that was really cool how they set that up.
I got you Volume 1 for your birthday years ago.
I believe so, yeah. I think
it was just Volume 1, or did I get you Volumes 1 and 2?
I think it was 1, because after that, I remember me and Kevin got really into it, and then you didn't really stay with it.
Yeah,
because like
after Volume 3, I was just kind of like, eh.
Right, yeah, and me and Kevin like, God, we read that thing through to like volume 14 or something before we all started to move.
14, holy shit.
I don't know, it was a lot. I remember it was a lot.
I remember volume 9. It's got to be like crazy by now.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, I still keep up with the comics about every 6 months or so. Yeah, they've gotten nuts. It's really cool, but I was flying, and this toaster was talking to me like it's nothing to do with this.
They all use the holes that Jim dug, and like nobody wants to say it's like, yes, we're glad Jim dug those holes now.
Thank you, Jim.
Like, all right, I'm going to go and pour water on all of your heads.
Yeah, he gets to do that from now on. Yeah. Oh, man. All right, well, that does it for that episode of The Walking Dead. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Laugh Tracks.
Yeah, don't dig any graves, people. Thanks for listening to Laugh Tracks. If you had a good time with us, tell your friends. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter, and you should definitely check out the other tracks we have on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, because we're recording new Laugh Tracks every week. And while you're at it, consider supporting our Patreon at laugh-tracks.com. The more support we have, the more tracks we can make, and the more you can enjoy.
All Laugh Tracks contain no unlicensed copyrighted materials and are provided under the terms of the Creative Commons by NCSA 4.0 license, which you can find at creativecommons.org for more information. We want to give a special thanks to Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com for providing our intro and outro music, and to all of our supporters and fans for making what we do possible. We love you guys.
We love you guys so much.
So much.
For Laugh Tracks, I'm Brian.
And I'm James.
And we'll see you next time.